Right now at noon, the man accused of attacking a black woman and using racial slurs against her and her family has been charged with a hate crime. And the clock is ticking for millions of unemployed Americans relying on federal benefits.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Topping our news today, the Dane County Medical Examiner's Office is releasing the name of the victim in the City of Madison homicide that happened over the weekend. Officials say that 24-year-old Maurice Bauman Jr. was shot near the intersection of Schrader Road and Chapel Hill Road Saturday night. Bauman Jr. was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Preliminary results from the autopsy show that he died from homicidal firearm violence. The man accused of attacking a black family outside of a Madison Woodman's grocery store is now facing hate crime charges. Court records show that 65-year-old David Lithjoen was charged in Dane County Court yesterday. Records show that he was facing multiple charges, including battery, disorderly conduct, and child abuse. Those charges are now upgraded as hate crimes. The 32-year-old Fitchburg woman told police that Lithjoen opened her car door at Woodman's last month and punched her after banging on her car window. The victim told detectives that Lithjoen used racial slurs toward her and one of her children during the attack. Lithjoen told officers that he was upset with the woman because her car blocked him from pulling out of a parking spot. He denied punching the woman. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Aaron White has a look at your first warned forecast. Good afternoon, Aaron.
Hey, good afternoon. Yeah, we're talking about some sunshine for the rest of today. It's actually going to be pretty nice out there. Very warm conditions as well as highs top out into the middle 80s. But again, a good amount of sunshine right now. Temperatures are holding into the lower to middle 80s, 83 degrees, the current temp in Madison. Wind out of the northwest at 7 miles per hour. And across southern Wisconsin, we have highs or temperatures generally into the upper 70s to middle 80s. 80 degrees in Watertown, 81 in Mineral Point, 82 in Lone Rock, and over the course of the next few hours, temperatures are going to hold steady into the lower to middle 80s before cooling off later on tonight. But again, our high topping out right around 85 degrees. So it's going to be a warm afternoon, but we are also tracking the tropics this afternoon. There is a potential tropical cyclone developing in the Atlantic, so I'll have details on that and a look at our extended forecast coming up a little bit later in the show.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Wisconsin hit 50,000 positive coronavirus cases yesterday. According to the information from county dashboards and DHS, right now Wisconsin has seen a lifetime total of 50,473 cases and 911 deaths. DHS says that over 39,000 of those cases have recovered and about 9,700 or 19% of the cases are active. Troubling signs of new outbreaks of the coronavirus and indications the danger could be spreading. The White House Coronavirus Task Force has now designated 21 states as being in the red zone, including Wisconsin, due to the large case numbers. Nearly 150,000 Americans have died of the virus since the pandemic began, including more than 1,200 who were reported to have died just yesterday. Some hard-hit states are starting to stabilize. There's concern other states could soon see surges. Hospitalizations are starting to stabilize in Florida, but the statewide positivity rate is still over 10%. Florida is one of 21 states that the White House Coronavirus Task Force has designated as a red zone. The task force is recommending those states adopt measures, including universal mask wearing and shutting down one key business.
Close the bars. That's where a lot of the transmission takes place.
In Alabama, another red zone state, Pastor Ricky Williams says after a 64-person church service earlier this month, 20 members of his church tested positive, including himself and his wife. Well, time is running out for lawmakers to pass a new coronavirus relief package before unemployment benefits expire for millions of Americans. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin joined President Trump as he left for Texas and said there is still a lot of negotiating to do with lawmakers on a new coronavirus relief package.
As of now, we're very far apart, and because of that, the president and we have discussed a short-term extension to UI.
Millions of Americans are set to lose extended unemployment benefits this week if Congress doesn't act. But Republicans have yet to reach a consensus amongst themselves, much less with Democrats.
Two senior Republican senators have said that the Republican proposal would be lucky to get even half of the Republican conference to vote for it.
The president defended his administration's decision to include nearly $2 billion for a new FBI building as part of the bill.
We have that in the bill. It should stay.
President Trump also defended his decision to retweet a video promoting the drug hydroxychloroquine. The FDA has warned people against taking it for COVID-19. Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube have all deleted the video for making false claims about COVID, including saying there's a cure for the virus and that masks are unnecessary. The doctor in the video has spread other misinformation, like claiming DNA from aliens is used in medical treatments.
I was very impressed by her. Know nothing about her. I had never seen her before. But certainly you could put her up and let her have a voice.
A new CBS News poll shows President Trump's coronavirus response has not resonated with Americans. 64% of respondents say the U.S. efforts to handle the virus are going badly. 57% say the president specifically is doing a bad job. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
And the CBS News poll also showed only 19% of adults surveyed say they want to see schools fully reopen as normal. As the U.S. struggles to contain the virus, there are growing concerns about a possible new spike in Europe. Many of those new cases are tied to reopenings. Cases in Spain quadrupled in a month. France, Germany, and Belgium are also seeing an uptick in new infections. To prevent returning vacationers from spreading the virus, the UK government introduced a 2-week quarantine for travelers from Spain. The spike comes as the World Health Organization warns young people could be the driving force behind the new cases. A popular chain of fitness centers is now requiring everyone to wear a mask. Planet Fitness says it'll require face coverings at all of its locations starting next month. All of its employees already have to wear masks, but now members who use the facilities must also wear them to work out. The new policy does not take effect until August 1st. Best Buy says it'll be closing its stores on Thanksgiving Day. This follows in the footsteps of other retailers like Dick's Sporting Goods, Target, and Walmart, who have already announced their plans. It comes as the pandemic changes how customers buy goods, shopping more online and less in store. Best Buy says it plans to offer its deals of the season earlier than ever. New at noon, Quick Trip has announced it is acquiring the assets of Stop and Go based in Madison. There are currently 36 Stop and Go convenience stores in southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois. The transaction is scheduled to be completed by early December. Quick Trip plans to operate many of the acquired stores as Stop and Go's. Some of the larger stores will be remodeled and rebranded as Quick Trip. Quick Trip currently owns and operates more than 700 stores. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next. We'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Your taste buds are going to be very happy once you feast on today's Southern classic. Yum.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
At GHC, we want you to be safer at home. We have more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It just gives you such a boost of confidence.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something on the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home. I had the timer on, and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is wholly words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing? Or
It absolutely could be a daily thing, but the way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
You've probably heard the saying that everything old is new again. Well, that seems to be the trend we're seeing on menus across the country. Comfort dishes like mac and cheese, old-fashioned meatloaf, and southern shrimp and grits are finding their way onto menus at some of the most popular restaurants coast to coast. So let me show you how easy it is to whip up some shrimp and grits that are so good your taste buds will be doing a happy dance. We start by cooking some bacon until it's nice and crispy. While that finishes up, we add some grits to a pot of boiling water along with a good amount of salt. We discovered the trick to making really good grits is to be generous with the salt. Now we take our bacon out of the skillet, and in the bacon drippings, we cook some shrimp along with a bit of minced garlic until the shrimp are pink. Now that our grits have thickened up, we stir in a good amount of cheddar cheese. And to give our shrimp lots of flavor, we add a little lemon juice, a splash of hot sauce, and some scallions. And when we serve the shrimp over the cheesy grits and finish it off with some crumbled bacon, are you ever in for a treat? To get this easy recipe for our southern shrimp and grits, all you need to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a new old-fashioned way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. A sunny start to your Wednesday. Meteorologist Aaron White has what's in store for the rest of your week ahead in your first WARN forecast.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's best appliance savings of the summer are heating up. The ultimate sale is on now. Get special appliance buys up to 60% off. Get guaranteed delivery within 5 days on all in-stock appliances, plus a free 10-year limited warranty at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Right now, we're at a crossroads. We've seen what can happen when we elect a leader determined to divide us. As president, Joe Biden will forge a new path by growing an economy that works for working families, getting small businesses back on their feet, and expanding access to affordable health care. Joe Biden will lead us on the path forward, paved with opportunity for us all.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Aloha, I'm Gary Canolti, inviting News 3 Now viewers to join me on a fabulous tour to the Hawaiian Islands, October 14th to the 23rd. Enjoy the wonderful attractions and tropical scenery on Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. We'll pay our respects at Pearl Harbor, view the majestic landscapes of Waimea Canyon, and discover unique sea life at the Maui Ocean Center. Our vacation includes all airfare, resort hotels, and more. For your free brochure, call Holiday Vacations at 1-800-826-2266.
I am crushing this to-do list.
Let me see. Smart home upgrade? Home gym?
Check.
What about the window, siding, and doors?
Cross something important off your list. Free installation on all windows, siding, and doors. And no interest for 1 year. The biggest sale of the year is here.
Free installation ends Friday. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feltco.
Fresh home styles are on sale now during the Ultimate Sale at Ashley Home Store. Get our ultimate discounts on everything in the store. You could save up to 60% off special buys. Plus, 3 years interest-free financing with no minimum purchase on top of our very best deals at Ashley Home Store.
Hi, everyone. If you've got plans outside the rest of the week, Hattie's already looking ahead to the weekend in her first WARN forecast.
And you have a chance to help hungry families in the Madison area without leaving your home. We'll tell you how tomorrow on News 3 Now this morning.
Madison Magazine is recognizing amazing nurses for their courage and commitment during the COVID-19 pandemic. Go to MadisonMagazine.com and nominate a nurse for going above and beyond the call of duty. Deadline for submissions is August 17.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Well, the Fed extends a lifeline to cash-strapped businesses. And mild or hot? No, not the weather. It's National Chicken Wing Day. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
The Federal Reserve is extending a lifeline to help shore up businesses and the economy. The central bank says it is extending all of its emergency lending programs through December 31st. Offering credit has been one of the Fed's strategies to try and help stabilize struggling businesses slammed by the COVID-19 pandemic. A flood of earnings are in focus on Wall Street, with many heavy hitters reporting losses. Boeing says it lost $2.4 billion. The jumbo jet maker is grappling with a slump in demand for new planes amid a sharp drop in travel. On the ground, General Motors also logged a loss totaling $800 million as coronavirus slammed sales. Starbucks is focusing on curbside to keep the coffee brewing. The Java Giant says it is expanding its convenience formats, including curbside pickup, mobile orders, and drive-through. Starbucks says sales in its third quarter sank to $4.2 billion and posted a loss of $678.4 million. And whether you prefer boneless or nibbling down to the bone, today is National Chicken Wing Day, and you can honor the savory snack with a batch of deals. Get 5 wings for free at Wingstop with orders on its website today. Buffalo Wild Wings is giving out 6 free wings with any wings order today, and Applebee's is offering buy one, get one wings with the code WINGDAY. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 88 points. The NASDAQ up 113. The S&P 500 up 29. Let's check in with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee. Happy Chicken Wing Day.
Yeah, I guess, well, they should have plenty on hand considering all the sporting events that kind of got canceled. Didn't have to worry about buying them back then, so we'll catch up on them now. And sounds like a good way to spend a little beautiful weather afternoon in Wisconsin. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other news that's influencing Wisconsin agriculture today. And that the big one that I want to share with you is that there are people around the state of Wisconsin, not just farmers, but everybody, that may be receiving bags of seed. You didn't order them, or maybe you ordered jewelry and instead you're getting seed. Watch out for this seed. Wisconsin Ag Secretary Designee Randy Romanski says that they are aware of this. The seed is coming. It looks like it's coming from China. It's in bags that do not have any phytosanitary certification on them. You are not to plant that seed. Do not dispose of that seed. Right now, we're asking you to keep it in the bag. We don't know if there's seed treatment on that seed that could harm you or the environment. You are being asked to report that you've got this miscellaneous seed that's been sent to you. The Wisconsin Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection has the website up. Wisconsin is one of 10 states so far reporting this miscellaneous seed just randomly showing up in people's mailboxes. Again, we don't know what it is. We don't know if it's an invasive species that we can't handle. We don't know if it's a threat to our livestock. We don't know if it's a threat to you and some of the coating that might be on it. So leave it alone. Don't do anything with it. Report it to the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, and we'll see what we can find out. They are trying to figure out some answers. But like I said, the phytosanitary rules here in the United States are very, very strict and specific for a reason. So please exercise caution and do not compost it. Don't open the bag. Don't plant the seed. Just hang on to it and report. Markets are suffering some downtrends, especially in dairy today. You'll see the fluid milk contracts here in just a moment, double digits down as we start to prepare for what may be another erratic school lunch program situation as the school year approaches. Today, barrel cheese is unchanged at $2.44, but 40-pound block cheese dropped 12 cents to $2.32, and double A butter today down 15.5 and $1.55.5 per pound. So again, dairy definitely on the front edge of all this continued worry and anxiety on what the next round of COVID could look like coming up this fall. And Mark, like I said, if somebody got a bag of that seed, it's not a real big bag, but do not fool around with it. We just flat out don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's very strange. I can't wait to find out what it's all about.
That's right.
All right, we'll see you soon, Pam. Thank you. Sure. Aaron now has your forecast. Nice sunny day out there.
Yeah, it certainly is. We have plenty of sunshine as we look over our tower cam, and it's going to stay fairly sunny as we go through the rest of the day. Just a few clouds billowing up with the heating of the day, and it is fairly warm already this afternoon. 83 the current temperature in Madison. The wind out of the northwest at 7 miles per hour, so humidity is lower because of that northerly wind. So that's a great thing. It doesn't feel really humid or sticky like we had over the weekend. So temperatures across southern Wisconsin generally into the lower 80s. A little bit cooler at Juneau at 79, 81 in Watertown, 82 in Monroe and Janesville, 81 in Mineral Point. And over the course of the next several hours, we will see those temperatures holding steady into the middle 80s before cooling off, likely down into the 60s overnight tonight. And the weather is going to stay pretty quiet as we go through the rest of the work week into the weekend. Sunny and warm this afternoon. We will see temperatures holding into the lower 80s right on into the weekend. And also very few chances of showers or storms, at least through the next 10 days. Just a slight chance coming in on Sunday. So it's going to be pretty quiet for us here in southern Wisconsin. But down south in the Atlantic, there is another tropical system that's developing that we're keeping an eye on. That is potential tropical cyclone 9, likely to be named later on this afternoon. But you can see that spin there. That's going to be tracking to the west and northwest, eventually affecting areas around Puerto Rico, continuing to make its track to the north and west. Likely remaining a strong tropical storm as we go through the course of the rest of the work week into the weekend, and could have impacts in Florida by the weekend. So something to keep an eye on, at least because the weather is pretty quiet around here. And that's going to be the story for the rest of today. Again, temperatures topping out into the middle 80s, just a few clouds around. I think more cloud cover down into Illinois with maybe a few showers as well. But overall, just a northerly wind that's going to continue through the overnight hours with maybe a few more clouds coming in for the day on Thursday. So overall, I think tomorrow actually will be a little bit cooler with highs generally in the upper 70s to right around 80 degrees. But for today, it's going to be pretty nice the rest of the afternoon, around 85 for the high, wind out of the north to northwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe a few gusts up to near 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy and warm, and then we will see temperatures cooling down a bit for the overnight hours, staying partly cloudy down to about 62 degrees. There is the chance for some patchy fog to develop later on tonight into tomorrow morning. We had some of that earlier this morning, did reduce visibility just a little bit, so there is a chance for at least some more of that coming in for the day tomorrow. Should burn off pretty quickly through the morning hours as we see temperatures warming up to right around 80 degrees for the high. A fair amount of sunshine. Again, I think there will be a little bit more cloud cover than we have today on Thursday, but more sunshine by Friday. Temperatures right around 81 degrees. There is that chance for maybe a few storms coming in on Sunday, but overall, I got to say the 10-day forecast, not that bad for southern Wisconsin. So, you know, we got through that heat that we had over the weekend, and now we're just going to enjoy it for at least 10 days.
We deserve it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Aaron, thank you. There's more ahead on News 3 Now at noon. How a California couple is using their love of Disney movies to make their neighbors smile. That story just ahead.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Great glasses at iMart Express is something that you can always count on. Now for a limited time at our lowest prices ever. Get one pair of single vision glasses for $20 and one pair of progressives for $30. This won't last long, only at iMart Express.
Save big money on your next project with 11% off everything now at Menards. Give your home classic style with Designer Series garage doors from Ideal. This 9x7 white insulated door with windows is $599.99 after 11% off. This half-horsepower Chamberlain belt drive garage door opener can be controlled from your smartphone. Only $174.99 after 11% off. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
In a crisis, you're tested. As a nation, we've been tested before, and he has too. During the worst financial collapse in a generation, with our economy on the brink, Joe Biden led the Recovery Act that saved millions of jobs and restored the middle class.
During the deadliest Ebola outbreak in history, he helped lead the response that beat back an epidemic and kept Americans safe. Now, we're being tested again. And Joe Biden knows the answer is not ignoring the crisis, bailing out big corporations, and dividing a nation in pain. It's working together to protect the workers who keep us strong, rebuild the middle class, pay people what they deserve, and give every American the path to a good-paying job, a quality education, and affordable health care. That's Joe Biden, tested and ready on day one. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Kindness makes a world of difference at the Century House. Donate $50 or more to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin and save more than ever before on stressless seating. Save at least $300 on stressless recliners and office chairs. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. There's never been a better time to help others and fill your home with the unmatched comfort of stressless seating. Be kind and save generously at the Century House.
Well, a California couple is going to infinity and beyond in order to bring joy to their neighbors. Vanessa Paz has the details.
If Toy Story were real, it might look something like this.
I thought a few people would notice. They come by constantly.
It all started when couple Stephen and Sue Stewart wanted to bring joy and smiles to their neighborhood amid COVID-19 while working from home.
He saw something on the internet similar. He ordered all of them, and then we had to figure out how we're going to get them up on the roof.
Little did they know that small investment would equal something big.
Like I went to get the mail, and these people go, "That is the best thing ever." And I'm like, you have no idea what an impact. He's making people smile.
The couple even leaves chalk out so neighbors can write fun messages like this one that says, "Save Woody." And Sue said it's not just the kids who are the audience.
There's couples, there's adults. There's two ladies who walk every single day, and they check it out every single day.
Every other week is a different scene, and sometimes someone new.
We got the aliens, so we added them one time. And then we moved the positioning of Buzz and Woody, and then we got Bo Peep in.
They moved the figure safely using fish lines. Sue said they chose Toy Story because of its message that we are all in this together.
It's a lot of fun. Here's Aaron, one final check of your forecast.
Yeah, we're going to see plenty of sunshine for the rest of today. Just a few clouds billowing up with the heating of this afternoon. But temperatures are warming up pretty nicely. 83 degrees right now. Northwest wind at 7 miles per hour. And I think we will top right around 85 degrees for this afternoon. Partly cloudy, north wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it should be fairly comfortable as we go through the rest of the afternoon. And our extended forecast, gotta say, it's pretty quiet, which is good news. We have a chance of storms on Sunday and next Friday, but overall, that 10-day forecast looking pretty nice. Upper 70s to right around middle 80s, I would say, right on through the 10-day forecast.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Have a safe afternoon.